Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Yesterday, William Ruto appointed Wafula Chebukati's wife, Mary Chebukati, as the chairperson of the Commission on Revenue Allocation. President Ruto nominates Chebukati's wife, Mary Wanyonyi, as the chairperson of the Commission on Revenue Allocation, 23rd May 2023. That was yesterday. In this video, I want us to dig deep into this story for Kenyans to understand it, to see in clear terms the games being played behind the scenes, and why I strongly believe Kenyans should not be wasting time applying for these government jobs in William Ruto's regime. Because it appears all these jobs being advertised, already there are preferred candidates for those jobs. So Kenyans are wasting their time and their money applying for positions that have got preferred candidates. Before we dig deep into that, if you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. Let me start by saying this. The appointment of Chebukati's wife Mary confirms that William Ruto and Chebukati had a prior deal before the election. Chebukati did his part, so William Ruto is also rewarding Chebukati. That appointment alone confirms that, and it goes on to lend credence that indeed last year's August presidential election was indeed rigged. That's the first thing coming out very clearly. And then secondly, it exposes the mediocrity in William Ruto's government. Government jobs are being given according to who you know in the government. If you are known in the government, or if you have somebody who knows the top government officials, you are most likely to get a government job. Without any network, you can't get any job in William Ruto's government. And I'm saying that because Rigathi Gachagua himself, even if you leave alone this one of Chebukati, Rigathi Gachagua himself is on record stating clearly that government jobs will only go to those who supported them in the August presidential election. So if you are an expert or a professional who is qualified, but you don't know any politician or any top leader in William Ruto's government, chances are very high you will not be considered for any government appointment, because it's very clear that one requirement is that you must have participated very actively in supporting William Ruto's election in last year's election. If you are just an expert or a professional who was just doing his or her own things without getting involved in politics actively, forget about government jobs. Or at least you must know somebody who's well connected and very close to power in Ruto's government. So that technically locks out very competent and qualified Kenyans. You must be politically active to get that government job. Thirdly, I'm seeing a very high possibility where instead of William Ruto finding solution, or rather finding a solution, for what Kenyans are going through, Ruto is still digging deep. Rather, he's still messing up. Because at this juncture, where we are seeing the government not performing, not delivering, we were expecting that maybe William Ruto could have taken a retreat a bit, a soul searching, to understand what is actually the case. Why is it that the government is not performing? I've always maintained that one of the many reasons why this government is failing is because Ruto is appointing people who are not up to the task. Appointments are based on ethnicity, nepotism, and who you know. Those are people who cannot deliver, in that they feel that the appointing authority is a friend, a relative, or somebody they know. So these are people who will not be really inspired to work. They will not work professionally. And the moment senior government officials fails to work professionally, then just be rest assured that's a government that will most definitely not deliver. And that's why Ruto's government has not been delivering. Instead of curing that problem, Ruto is still aggravating the problem. So Ruto, in a nutshell, will never learn. The government will continue making political blunders. Life will continue becoming hard for the poor masses. And from that appointment, I won't be wrong to conclude that Ruto's government, in the event the government is voted out, which if it's an election, Ruto's government will most definitely not survive. If the government is voted out, this Ruto's government, then most definitely there will be a total overhaul of the government. The person who will most definitely take over from William Ruto will have to clear everything in the government. All these ones will have to go. It will be starting from scratch again. And that's how that's where William Ruto is now pushing Kenya. A government should also have some level of predictability. But in this one, with these individuals being appointed, these are quacks who do not know anything at all in government. So a new regime will most definitely clear all this garbage from the government. As I conclude, Ruto is clearly rewarding the big boys, and that brings us again to the dynasty hustlers talk. When Ruto was campaigning, he promised to form a government with Mamamboga Boda Boda hustlers, watu wa kiosk. I don't know whether Chebukati's wife is a Mamamboga, I don't know that. But based on Chebukati's standing in the society, I don't think Mary Chebukati is a Mamamboga. So Ruto again just lied to the hustlers. So hustlers should also learn a lesson from this. Before you elect a leader, look at a leader's track record. A leader who has a track record of not keeping promises, even if he comes and cheats you, that now he will keep the promises he's giving, he will most definitely not keep them. Kenyans should not accept to be cheated, to be lied to again. Ruto lied to them once. Kenyans should not allow themselves to be lied to twice. That would be the greatest level of stupidity on the part of Kenyans. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But all this confirms one thing. Chebukati and William Ruto had a prior deal before 2022 August presidential election. Chebukati did his part Ruto is also doing his part. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. If you want to support our forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.